Angel Locsin revealed how her spine was damaged by Darna role. In an episode of the late-night show, Tonight with Boy Abunda Angel Locsin reveals the truth why she could not do stunts like what she did during her Darna days. She recalled how she got excited when the role of being Darna was given to her back in 2005. ABS-CBN and Star Cinema offered her to undergo regular exercise and Muay Thai for 2 years in preparation for the role. But the party said that due to her medical condition, Angel Locsin will no longer be the star for the upcoming Darna movie. She needed to go through treatments and rehabilitation. Because of the training that she went through, a disc bulge was developed in the spine of the actress. It was the reason why she could not do active stunts anymore. May sangara po nagmizing na lang ako, hindi na po ako makatao, nigapang, nihalik sa sarili hindi ko magawa, Angel said. The love and support for Angel flooded. Some even claim that the Darna movie will not be the same without her. Angel is continuing her medications and treatments. She is also planning on seeking medical attention abroad. Invite you to watch the video. Sarah Duterte was broken and furious over 3-year-old boy's death beaten by stepfather. Read here. Mayor Sarah Duterte, the first daughter of President Rodrigo Duterte, is told to avoid crowded places as she is having a delicate pregnancy with her triplets. But when she heard about the horrible news of a 3-year-old boy's death after being allegedly beaten by his stepfather, the mayor immediately took off the house and personally offered her condolences to the victim's family. It was 22-year-old Sonny Boy Mendoza who was reported to be the one who beat him and was immediately arrested for what happened. The mother was also taken by the authorities as she is believed to be an accomplice. According to the reports, the boy was forced inside a sack and was hung for 4 hours in their house in Machina Penji. The suspects even sits on him when the sack fell. Despite the boy's plea for help, begging them to stop, the couple ignored him. Dapat I report ninyo ang mga kaso sa pag-abuso sa mga bata, mga kaso sa rape. Ang ninyo binuangi ang mga bata, report all abuses against children, cases of rape. Do not hurt your children. Sarah Duterte cannot hide the hurt in her voice. With this, she assured the family that she will hire a private prosecutor to be able to press the case against Mendoza, and the boy's mother who did nothing to save his child. Late na kayo ta. Wala na tayo na buhat kay Keen, we came in late. We can no longer save Keen, she said. Meanwhile, their other children were sent to the custody of the Davao City Social Services and Development. Invite you to watch the video. 1-year-old baby survives by eating cockroaches for 2 weeks after mother dies in shower. A shocking story of a baby feeding off of cockroaches for 2 weeks headlines the news and media. According to a report from News 4 KTLA, Sandra Jones, the mother of the 1-year-old baby, died in their apartment and the baby was left all alone. Without anyone feeding the baby, the toddler started eating cockroaches and managed to survive until local police authorities arrived at the apartment. Relatives of the baby's mom grew worried after not hearing from them for quite some time, and from there they discovered the whole incident. Building Superintendent Ronald Megan found the lifeless, decomposing body of Sandra and found the 1-year-old baby all dirty and covered with excrement and her own urine. Plenty of dead cockroaches were found all over the apartment, and shockingly the baby instinctively ate the roaches in order to survive and drank water from the toilet. The incident was investigated by the police and concluded that Sandra slipped on the bathroom and hit her head on the tub, which caused her death. Immediately, the baby was brought to the hospital for medical care and detention. Remarkably, the 1-year-old toddler recovered after the tragic incident and is now in the hands of her aunt, who could not believe what happened and concluded that it is indeed a miracle the baby survived. Invite you to watch the video. Navy man posted a photo of him and his girlfriend online and quickly regrets it after discovering this. It is for real that these days, more and more people are using social media sites to boast their partners in life. They claim that posting photos of you and your girlfriend online simply shows how proud you are to have her. However, his supposed boasting online turned to a revelation of the hidden secrets of his girlfriend. This man from Navy posted a photo of him and his girlfriend in a popular messaging board online. Some people gave them nice comments, but then there are some who wanted to help him by revealing what his girl's doing when he's not around. An anonymous account said that the woman was lying and screwing many people when he's not around. There's also another account who said that his girlfriend was the one who does a couple of shows in a website. But of course, as a boyfriend, he didn't believe in them. So, the anonymous accounts ended up posting photos of this woman while doing a show online. He was extremely hurt after he found out about her past. Invite you to watch the video. Clinton bolsters Asian Americans' support in 3 states. Many polls show that Asian Americans prefer Hillary Clinton over Donald Trump in this election cycle. However, the Clinton campaign is still extending its reach to the Asian American community, specifically in 3 critical states: Nevada, Pennsylvania and Virginia, the state which running mate Tim Kaine represents in the Senate. Due to the tight races in these states, Asian Americans have the potential to swing voters to Clinton. According to Jason Tankel, Asian American and Pacific Islander, AAPI, Outreach Director, the Clinton campaign will deliver content in a plethora of Asian languages, including Tagalog, and mobilize the help of volunteers representing a wide range of AAPI ethnicities and cultures. Nevada, in particular, has a crucial Asian American electorate that can tip the scale, and they've proven it in the past. In 2010, early polls predicted longtime Senator Harry Reid losing the Senate seat. With additional efforts to appeal to Asian Americans, including securing an endorsement from Manny Pacquiao, Reid ended up securing the Senate seat with the help of 79% of the Asian American electorate. The fact that Asian Americans tend to be organized and well-informed, I think, puts them ahead of the curve, Representative Mark Amodei, R. Nevada, told Politico. Catherine Cortez Masto, Democratic nominee for the U.S. Senate, rallied for Asian Americans to vote Democrat in the upcoming elections, citing Trump's disparaging remarks on Philippine immigration. Under a Trump presidency, no immigrants from the Philippines would be able to come to the United States, Cortez Masto said during an Asian Pacific American Labor Alliance, APALA, reception in Las Vegas. With Donald Trump in power and Congressman Heck enabling him and supporting him, the AAPI community here in Las Vegas and across the country would suffer. Nevada boasts an abundant Filipino community, with a vast majority living in the Las Vegas area. According to the 2010 census report, Filipinos comprise more than half of the Asian American population, with an estimated total of 100,000 Filipinos. Clinton's opponent, however, discredited her extended efforts to reach out to minority groups as pandering. Hillary Clinton is a bigot who sees people of color only as votes, not as human beings worthy of a better future, Trump said in a speech on Wednesday, August 24. But with Asian Americans' overwhelming distaste for Trump's rhetoric regarding immigration and Muslims, it's clear that Clinton has a far better chance at taking the Asian American vote. A recent survey from AP Vote concluded that 3/5 of the Asian American electorate harbor negative views of Trump and only 1/5 hold a positive impression. And Filipinos' views mirror the larger population. As the Asian Journal previously reported, Filipinos generally prefer Clinton over Trump, according to a study from AP Vote, Asian Americans Advancing Justice and AAPI data. The study found that 59% of Filipinos approve of Clinton while Trump pales in comparison at 23%. Not surprisingly, what we saw in the primaries, and what we continue to see as we're organizing in the general is that the AAPI community is standing with Hillary Clinton. That's because our community knows that Hillary has a record of defending our best interests, Tanko told the Asian Journal in June. While Donald Trump continues to espouse hateful rhetoric and policy proposals that will damage our economy, Hillary is doing everything she can to ensure our community continues to thrive. The choice couldn't be clearer in this election. With the growing Asian American population in the United States, the AAPI electorate is poised to be one of the most influential in this election cycle. But a major drawback is voter registration. Data from the U.S. Census Bureau showed that in 2012, Asian voter registration was at a mere 56% compared to black voters 73% and white voters 72%. White voters. Invite you to watch the video. Belgian Grand Prix, Lewis Hamilton expecting a very hard race. Lewis Hamilton says scoring points will be difficult in what will be a very, very hard race from the back of the grid in Sunday's Belgian Grand Prix. The Mercedes driver has been hit with a series of penalties for using too many engine parts. Hamilton has a 19-point championship lead over teammate Nico Rosberg. He said, "I envisage it will be hard to get into the top 10. All I can do is to aim as high as possible. A podium feels unlikely, but it's not impossible." A 55-place penalty in a 22-car race, Hamilton's situation explained. Hamilton said his attempt to fight back through the field would be made more difficult by the fact that the Pirelli tires are not lasting at the Spa-Francorchamps track. There are unexpectedly high temperatures at the fast and demanding circuit in the Ardennes Mountains this year, and high tire pressures chosen by Pirelli to protect against failures following two high-speed blowouts at last year's race are exacerbating the situation. "With these tires the way they are, which is a bit of a mess, it is going to be tough out there for everyone," Hamilton said. "It's a long race. I don't have to go crazy at the start. That's the same whenever we start at the back. There were failures last year and they didn't want failures this year, so they put the pressures up to 23, 24 psi whatever it is. It's so high. I have never seen pressures like that my whole racing career. That doesn't help." Hamilton said the problems caused by the tires would make chasing other cars more difficult. The Pirellis overheat and lose grip if a driver follows another car closely. This has the corollary of reducing the number of laps the tires can manage. "It is going to be a very, very hard race," he said. "Being this hot, it is going to be hard to follow. Being in the traffic, it is going to be hard to get to my stop target, or go longer than the guys in front of me. But I hope I prove myself wrong, and I hope I'm pleasantly surprised." Hamilton's remarks on the tires were echoed by McLaren driver Jenson Button, who said the pressures were unbelievably high. "It is amazing what we have to do to get the tires in the working window," said Button, who starts 9th. "If you push on the out lap, from the pits, they are done by turn 3, blistering and overheating. What we have to do is crazy. I have never had to do this in my career before. It's the pressures. It's not helped by the temperatures, but we go to hot countries and Pirelli know that. It is shame we are so high on the pressures because we are in a position at the moment with the tire where you can't push the car. You are just rolling around with the tire. Hopefully with the new tires for F1 next year it will not be the case, because it is not a nice feeling at the moment." Pirelli has been set the task of providing tires in 2017 that drivers can push flat out for entire race distances, as opposed to having to lap under the limit to ensure the temperatures remain under control, as is the case currently.